Hi, it's Alaska Granny. It's springtime, but we still have quite a bit of snow here in Alaska, so it's still a good time to be working on your food storage stockpile. I made a few videos back in 2014 on how to spend $15 a week building your food storage. I thought it was interesting to look back at all of the food that you could buy for $15 at a time. Then I wondered, how have the prices increased since that time? Well, most of these foods I had bought at Fred Meyer's, which is a Kroger store. I went online to Fred Meyer's and I filled a cart with the same food items. I tried to stick with the exact same item or close enough, generic, inexpensive, basic foods. Boy, was I surprised to see how much the prices had changed since 2014. The first week, I bought 4 cans of chicken, 2 packages of Nature Valley granola bars, 2 boxes of salt, 2 boxes of pastaroni, 3 cans of pears, and a large minced onion. I paid $15 for it in 2014, but when I loaded it into the Fred Meyer Click List grocery pickup cart, the total at this time is $31.89. The only difference was I put in a 6-pack of chicken rather than 4 because it was cheaper to buy a 6-pack than to buy 4 individual cans. It saved $3 buying the 6-pack. The next week for $15, I bought 4 cans of green beans, 4 cans of corn, 2 cans of Mexican corn, which is the corn with peppers in it, 2 cans of creamed corn, 3 cans of tuna, 2 bags of sugar, 1 jar of salsa, 2 jars of Kraft barbecue sauce, and 3 boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese. It was amazing to look back that in 2014, a 4-pound bag of sugar was $1. We haven't seen prices like that since, I guess, 2014. I didn't even remember it was so inexpensive. So when I put the same items into my Fred Meyer Click List shopping cart, this week's total, instead of $15, was $31.29. Quite a difference. I was able to find a 4-pack of corn, but I couldn't find a 4-pack of green beans, which I know they have them, but somehow it wouldn't come up on this shopping trip. So that did save a little bit of money buying it as a 4-pack. It wasn't even an option in 2014. The third week, I had 6 cans of green beans, 1 jar of peanut butter, a bag of lentils, a bag of 15-bean soup, 2 cans of Hunt's pasta sauce, and 3 boxes of spaghetti. Luckily, these foods are still a bargain because instead of $15 in 2014, this was now $17.54 in 2021. If for no other reason than filling your prepper pantry can save you money over time, because whatever you're paying for the price of food now, when you eat it in the future, it's probably going to cost more. I was certainly surprised how much the prices of these foods had gone up, because instead of $45 for 3 weeks of food, it was now about $85. That's quite a bit of difference in just a few years' time. Maybe you've noticed the price of gasoline going up where you live. It was about $2.54 here in Alaska a few weeks ago, and when I went out yesterday, I passed the local gas station and it was $3.19 for a gallon of gas. That is a dramatic increase, which is another reason as preppers we need to be prepared for all kinds of emergencies. Being able to have enough money to provide the things you need is also a very important prepping skill. You need to try to save up any little bits of cash that you can, stock up some food and water, then make sure that you're buying foods that you actually will eat and that you rotate and replace them. Many of these food items could still be fresh in your pantry after 7 years. For example, lentils, dried beans, dried pasta. I've had canned fruits and vegetables that I've eaten that were fine long past their sell-by-use by best by date, but I've also had problems with some, and so now I try to rotate them before that date on the container. Canned meats can last several years longer. I've never opened a can of meat that wasn't any good, and I've opened them several years past their best by sell by use by date. Because your prepper pantry is stocked up with foods that you actually eat, you shouldn't have any problem rotating through the foods that you buy before their expiration date or soon after. Make sure that you're getting a nice supply of foods. It's getting harder and harder to find the variety of some of the foods that we used to have. Just look at the variety of soups in your store. There are soups I used to buy that don't exist anymore, and the flavors and varieties that are available now are pretty bland and not providing anywhere near the variety that we would want to have in our stockpile. Life runs smoothly when you have enough to eat, you have enough to drink, and you have a warm place to sleep. Keep stocking up on food and other supplies that you count on having so that you'll have the things you need no matter what the future brings. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.